give all praises to the Most High God. God is awesome. Oh my God, like, look. He never ceases to amaze me. All praises to the Most High God. Yes. I was talking about, yeah. Look, when God come through for you, and I mean come through on some stuff that seemed impossible, man. Let's give a moment of silence, and so we can sit in this energy of appreciation and gratitude for the Most High Force Source. Ashe, 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 Ashe to my good. Ashe to my highest self. Ashe to Most High God Source. I mean, Ashe. You hear me? Ashe to my spirit guides. Ashe to my hidden helpers. Ashe to those who love me. Ashe to those who I have yet to meet, but I will soon come across your paths, and we will support and love each other. Ashe to my soul family. Oh, Ashe to my soul tribe. Ashe. Man, God, look, God is good. God is freaking awesome. Okay? Okay. So, okay. Where are we going to start with this? I was feeling that, but now I'm feeling like this. Man, I was a little worried. God said, man, what I tell you? Lightning moment. Most like I said, what I tell you by being in this energy of worry? You know, I got you. And I mean, like, oh my God, like, that's why your girl don't have to be high. The adrenaline rush that you get when God delivers is higher. It's enough. It's enough. Like, seriously. Ashe to a new home coming soon. Ashe to my intuition. Ashe to my spiritual gifts. Ashe to my strength. Ashe to my peace, my serenity. Ashe to my love. Ashe to the Akashic Records as well. Like, Ashe. Ancestors of my highest good, divine as well, highest self, spirit guides, and protectors and guardians. Please protect my energy as I open it up, as well as the collective's energy, so we can give out a collective energy reading for the collective, for myself, for everyone that needs to hear said message. Please remove any negative or low vibrational energy. I feel like y'all doing that already. Like, where? Negative energy? Where? No, low vibrations? Where? Like, where, collective? Where? Man, God is freaking awesome. I don't care what nobody say. People can say, oh, she just faking it low. Like, God is awesome. Okay? Can't make it up. Awesome. And I mean awesome. Oh, thank you to the Most High God. Thank you. Ashe, thank you. I want to say that I'm grateful for all the blessings that I have received and all the blessings that are to come. I'm already thankful for what is to come because I know it's there. It's already here. Collective is already here. Look, with the INNNN cross here. This is upper, middle, and lower realms coming together for one greater good. Not just for myself, but for the collective.
Hello?
Here. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Recording.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. Just so happen to call when I'm recording. She don't want none no ways. She can you go buy me food? Can you go buy me food? Yes, when I come out. When I go back out. So go sit down. Go sit down. Go. Go have a seat. Thank you. Give us some energy. The energy is the child, the INNNN cross, the child, and the corn. And we're talking about the innocence, the purity of bringing all out of ourselves, all of our energetic selves, all of our past, present, and future lives together in one in the present moment with the innocence and purity of a child. It reaps great harvest. You know what I think about? What I'm being guided to say. So when we're in this childlike energy and essence, right? You know, like when we're children really have the trust of a child, right? It's making me think about that other deck. I don't know if I should grab it, but I really don't feel the need to. But if I am guided to do so later on in this read, I will. But when we are children, we have the trust of a child, right? We trust everything. We love everything. We fear no evil because we have yet to even encounter or face evil, right? So that goes along with that walking by faith and not by sight. What it truly means, what it truly feels like having the trust of a child. And this is why I am always, well, for the most part, in my childlike energy. Okay, there's a sense of in that energy. This allows you to draw in or pull in harvest from all lifetimes, from all timelines. Okay, and this is why some months ago I was stating to people, in order to go forward, we must go back. And in this sense, in this plane of existence, this talks about going back to the innocence and purity of when we were children, right? When we were at our most purest and highest vibration. We had no fear. We weren't tainted by fear. We weren't tainted by turmoil. We weren't tainted by heartbreak. We weren't tainted by cruelty. We just loved everything and everyone. There was no sense of superiority and inferiority. There was no racism. There was no supremacy of any kind. There was, you just, with the innocence of a child, the purity, the essence that children hold, it is just that they see no wrong. And although as adults we know that differs from the mind or mentality of a child, but it is truly the essence that we contain or that we hold on to from the time that we are children, or that we reclaim from the time that we are children, that allows us to be in this fruitful and abundant energy, reaping hella harvest. Okay, collective. And this is why I say, like, it don't make me feel bad. It no longer makes me feel bad when people say I'm gullible. There's the wind here. So we're talking about thoughts. We're talking about free flowing energy. We're also talking about with this wind energy, it's like you just go with the wind. When we walking by faith and not by sight, a lot of the times that means not mapping out or not being able to foresee what is to come, but just trusting with the trust of a child, with the innocence and purity of a child, that the Most High, the divine, will provide for us at any given time. Provisions. You hear what I'm saying with the corn harvest energy? You know, reaping the benefits of trusting with the energy and essence like we were children, right? And so when I think about like people making fun of me or taking advantage of me in my time where they feel like I was naive and gullible, really that truly they robbed themselves of me, the true blessing, energy, and purity that I am, because it didn't mean that I was gullible or naive, and I may have been at a time. But is a child not gullible and naive? What is it to an adult to take advantage of a child, right? And we're not talking in a negative sense, but that could be a trigger warning to someone. So just for future references, trigger warning. But what really is it? What does it say about the adult that does that to a child? So when I, as an adult, when I embody this energy, my pure childlike essence, the inner energy of what my inner child is, and people take advantage of that, people play with that, they toy with that, they use that, they take, you know, they do their worst to that. It really isn't a reflection of me. It really isn't a reflection of, please stop screaming. It really isn't a reflection of me. It says a lot about the person that did it as opposed to me, right? That and through, if you look at it through the eyes of when you are upright in the heart and you see people being taken advantage of, you look at that person, the one that was taken advantage of, as the true blessing, right? that they were open or vulnerable enough to even be open to be taken advantage of. And it's not the word, you know, like, we're just going to go past that. We're just going to table that for later discussions, because I could go on and on about that. But we want to stay in this good, pure energy. Reaping the harvest of having the trust of a child. I see the beauty in everything. So when people be like, ugh, she get on my nerves. She always beautiful this and beautiful that. Oh, baby, everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Even listen, for me to say even the bad that I've been through or the not so good, I learned the lesson in that. That's beautiful. That's the beautiful thing that I took out of the things that I have went through that were not so savory, okay? Not so uplifting. The blessing in that is finding the lesson. So that's beautiful to me. The serpent is here. So we're talking about the serpentine path. We're also talking about, let me see, with the wind. So let me feel the energy. This is giving me the energy of having the ability to maneuver around the thoughts that no longer serve us when it's not possible for us to release these things. Also, with this energy and essence of a child, the trust of a child, the purity and innocence and the essence pure. And we're talking about high vibrational that a child holds, right? That being in that frame of mind, in that energy, it allows us to maneuver around the negative thoughts or the things that the negative thought forms that may creep up into our minds when our faith wavers, when we have doubt, when we are stressed, anxious, or worried. When you have this trust of a child, this is walking by faith and not by sight. And this serpent path around this wind, it allows us to maneuver around or dodge the thoughts. Let's say a negative thought creeps up, right? And I'm in this good energy right now. And if in the event that a negative thought form creeps up, I'm able to balance out or able to maneuver around that negative thoughts with not just affirmations here, but with the more positive side of things, even by being shown myself, by being me, reaping the harvest, or being shown that God is ultimate, right? That allows me to maneuver around any negative thought forms that may creep up now or in the future, right? Because I know that there are greater times are going to come. I know that there are better things than whatever that negative thought form is. That typically is some type of energetic, low vibrational entity that is highly suggestive with the snake energy that tries to whisper, the negative thoughts into our ears for us to think it and then manifest it outside of us. Because I'm telling you, it tried. As of yesterday, it tried, and I was like, okay, really? Like, nah, I'm not doing that. Like, nah, God can bring me out of anything. And sure enough, and I even said, like, later on yesterday, when things didn't turn out exactly how I had planned, I said, God, please just make a way. That's all I ask. Man, when I say God will make a way, when I say God will allow me to be able to maneuver, us to be able to maneuver around any and everything that comes up, and even including the creeping, crawling, negative, low vibrational thoughts, so we can stay in this pure childlike essence. God protects who? Children and what do they call them? The meek, or I don't know. They didn't use dumbfounded, but the people that are absentee of mind, the children and the elderly. Okay? Why it's important for us to get back and do that inner healing of the inner child, of the child that we were. Okay, that we still are, right? This is why it is important, because God protects the innocence. And I know a lot negative and low vibrational people are gonna be like, well, what about all the children? We'll table that for later. Because that might bring up some triggering things for me as far as my oldest son goes. So we'll table that for later, and we'll stay in this good energy. The corn, baby, with the completion. Okay, we're going to get this green screen together with the completion. Do you hear me? The seed has been sown. The cycle of the seeds being sown is over, and now we're going into a cycle of reaping the harvest. Because we trusted the Most High God with the innocence and purity of a child. Huh? I know you want a cheeseburger. I will get you one. I want a cheeseburger, Mommy. Oh, didn't you just eat eggs? Child. Children have another thing about children. They have an unwavering appetite as well. Baby, with the gatherer, the child with the gatherer. Do you hear what I'm saying? We are released from bondage when we reclaim the power, the innocence, the essence that is our childlike selves. We really do. We release ourselves from bondage. And it starts with the mind. When is very significant because it does start with the mind, right? As adults, because we went through so much and encountered so much, our thoughts are really not our own. They are the negative. They are typically formed up of all the negative experiences that we experience. The Andean cross with the witness here. Come on now. Like you're gonna people are going to start experiencing God's glory, God's saving abilities, God's ability to bring us out of any and everything, for us to reap harvest, for doors to be open where doors seem impossible to even reach, right? The doors to our minds, the doors to our souls, the doors to our hearts, the doors to our spirits, the doors to anything in the physical plane. Give me more. The Indian cross to the witness with a mystical shaman here. If you were called to be a shaman as a child, or if it is your destiny to be a shaman, that was it. The only way that you were going to get here, any of us would get here, and any of us are mystical shamans, healers, Heyoka empaths, anything like that, was when we reclaimed the power, that the sovereign power that is our child, the inner child. The child, the gatherer. That's two. Magic, child, magic, and earth. I'm telling you. Magic here, the child, the gatherer, with magic and earth. Earth children. Children of the magic are being gathered together, or our innocence is being retaken back. That's what the gathering with the child is giving me. Reclaiming the power of our innocence, of our inner child. It bursts forth magic, unlike anything any adult can exhibit. Children of the earth. Reconnection to the earth with the childlike spirit that we are, that we embody, that is within. That's a big part of inner power and personal power. Why do you think that they traumatize us so much, or have traumatizing programs and programming going on by way of our karmic families and stuff like that as children? Because the purity and essence that a child holds, no adult can match. None. This is why I stay in my childlike energy and essence. I'm playful. Child, me and the kids, we could do laser tag in here. We could go go-karting. What do you want to do? I'm a big old kid. Trampoline house, bouncy houses, swimming pool, swimming beach. Oh, I'm all for it. Like, we're going to do all the kid-like stuff. We play pranks and jokes on each other. We crack in here. We roast each other. I play hide and seek with them. I'm playing basketball outside with my son the other day. I'm not all that good, but that was my time with him. Anything that I can do to stay connected to my children and embody my childlike spirit, and that helps too when we connect with our children. Playing hide and seek with the babies and stuff. You know, acting all goofy with them and stuff. Like, they want to do these corny little TikTok video trends, whatever. Well, fine, I'm all for it, right? That allows me to stay in the childlike energy and essence of myself, of my inner child, right? And then you can kind of get grasped as an adult, if you have children, why people work so hard to try and turn your children against you, especially if you are one who has found yourself to be disconnected from a wounded child. The core completion of the coyote, of the deception, of the deceit, of the lies. Okay? Reaping the harvest after these cycles have closed. Of people being able to deceive us. To be sneaky. Sneaky in our energy. Sneaky magic. Sneaky. But anyways. This is why people work so hard to keep me, my children, and I having the close relationship that we have always had. It doesn't matter what I went through. Everyone tried to overlook how great of a mother and grand of a mother I have been to my children. And they tried to take the 2.5 years that I was on drugs. That didn't make me an unfit parent. I wasn't doing bad stuff to my children or allowing weird people in the house, stuff like that. Like, they tried to take that and paint me to my children, whose minds can still be molded, whose minds can still be swayed and changed. And they took that time that I went through that, okay? A learning experience, something very life-changing for me. And they took that and they tried to use it to paint the most negative, vile, low vibrational image of me to my children to make them forget how great of a mother I have been to them. Because they know that, because me staying connected to my children in the way that, in the manner that I behave with my children, would allow me to reconnect to my inner child, to allow me to not just reconnect, but to heal my inner child through the laughter, through the joy of having children and having family, whether it's a dad and a mom or just me, okay? They know these things. So when we look at family members, friends, people like that turn our children against me, this is one reason why, adults. This is one reason why. The wind, the serpent, lightning moment. I'm telling you, this is about our thoughts. Purifying our thoughts. Also, that inner child power, that inner power, that with the Indian cross and the child, this is giving me like the childlike energy, essence, and spirit is that of Christ. Okay? That is the Christ energy within us. We embody many different energetic bodies, but one of our most powerful energetic bodies is the childlike spirit that is within us all. And that would be equivalent to Christ-like energy and essence, okay? So this is why there's so much false narrative spread to mess with our mental capacities, our mental states, because they never want us to reconnect with our child. A child, moving forward, the Indian cross, the witness, the mystical shaman, our child-like energy and essence, our inner child is the strongest magical body that we have within us, believe it or not. This is why children are targeted, and this is why I be so headstrong about children being protected. Okay? This is why. I don't play that shit. Y'all may hear me saying I'm gonna knock somebody's kid out, but they have to look, them the old teenagers and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. And yes, those are still children, but those are ones. We're not even gonna get into that. But children, I don't play that shit about children. I don't care. I may yell at some, I may scream at some, trust me. And even that, I need to check myself on that. There's a different way. But I don't play about children at all. Because I want to be the protector and the savior, not in that sense, but I want to, as much as I'm able to, I want to be the protector of children the way I wasn't protected as a child. And people surely will try to take that from you. You know, the Earth Keeper is here. I've been trying to figure out what is it that people don't like about me. What really irritates people's demons? Is it my laughter? Is it how I'm talented? Is it the skills that I have? Is it the way I speak? No. They don't like my inner child light. That Christ light inside of me. That Christ body. The Christos. They don't like it. The oil in the lamp, so to speak. The oil in the lamp, that inner guidance, that inner whisper, that's our inner child. This is why it's so important to heal that. We have smoky mirrors, so things may not be what it seems when it comes to the mystical shaman, or this is talking about how tapping into that inner child, if you are a shaman or being called to be a shaman, a healer, like you're able to see through the illusion, see through the veil. You are the veil. How about that? You are the veil. Or the veil is the wounded child. The veil is placed over when the inner child becomes wounded, or when the child becomes wounded, the wound, the trauma is the veil. Reconnecting to and healing our inner child, that is allowing us to not only remove the veil, but get rid of it and see through the veil of other illusions of people who have the veil still over their eyes and stuff. We have the spiral here, right? So this is giving me countdown energy. This is giving me spiraling out of control, whatever these past lies or false narratives, mental constraints that were placed, illusions that were placed on us as a whole. Is spiraling out of control. The people, the powers that so-called to be, they no longer have control of the people who have connected to their inner child and healed their inner child. They no longer have control out of it. It's out of control now. They can no longer put the veil back over our eyes. Our light, the oil in our the light from the oil in our lamp is too glorious. It's too bright. It shines too magnificently. They can't control it. They can't even touch it. They're gonna put a finger on it. They go to create thoughts or false narratives and put false thought forms in our head. They get burned by the sun. We are the children of the sun, the children of the light, the keepers of the light, the workers and walkers of the light. And you can be light darkness as well. I need to say that. Because some of us come from bloodlines of darkness, but dark is a form of light. It is actually brighter than light itself. When you're there, you'll know. If you know, you know. And then we have lightning with the circle. This is giving me soul tribe energy. Soul tribe energy. The circle can also, soul tribe energy, connections. Okay. Connecting with people who are like you, who have also healed their inner child, who have also tapped back into the childlike energy essence, the Christos energy that is within. A lot of us will not only be reaping the harvest in a material world as far as abundance and wealth and things, but a people. There's an abundance in connecting with people. being of service to each other. Especially when you connect with people who are like-minded, childlike-minded, like you are, or childlike energy essence tapped into that. Connecting, can you imagine how much of a spiral, how much out of control they would not be able to even come near or even think of touching a group of soul tribe who have all connected to their inner child and healed their inner child and reclaim the power of their childlike essence, the Christ childlike essence? Can you imagine how powerful? This is what they don't want us to know with the moon bottom. With the moon at the bottom. I mean, enough said. Child, with the wild woman. Children are wild, are they not? Are they not wild? They crazy. They all out of control. They have so much energy. And this is why I be like so full of fucking energy all the time. Because, bro, it's my inner child. I let her shine her glory. I heal her. I took on all her wounds and I healed them. And I'll be so fucking full of energy now. Like, not as much as the actual kids be, but still, though, enough where I'm walking by faith and not by sight, where I'm like, I know it's going to be okay. I trust with the trust of a child. I know most I got it. Even when it wavers, I'll be like, God, please, just show me. Like, I don't want to get back in that energy. I don't like that energy. Just, a little bit of reassurance. Boom, got it. Boom, got it. Snap of his fingers at any given moment. Boom, got it. Now who God? Oh, you God. You got it. You got it, God. You got it. You know what I mean? When we get there, we'll get there. This is why they hunted us. I cannot make it up. I'm telling you, these so-called elite, they hunted us. The hunter is here. From the time we are babies, do you hear me? The rattle is here. Let's see if I can get that close to everyone. Okay, the rattle. This is why they hunted us from the time we were babies. That has been the agenda. And when I say that these people are cursed, they are cursed. See that hand over their mouth? They are the serpent. They can no longer whisper the thoughts of low vibration and negativity into your ear when you are connected to your Christ childlike energy within. And anyone that tries moving forward from that point where you are connected, reconnected, they are cursed. They are cursed, period. Both known and unknown. I say so mote it be. People can even be cursed for giving away their children that had this energy, that were anomalies, that were baby child geniuses and prodigies and stuff like that. Giving away the anomalies, a hummingbird energy. This is what the child energy essence, Christ energy essence. It's like a hummingbird. The childlike energy, purity, and essence. Anybody that has taken away that from you, from a child, in that energy, the trust of a child, so vulnerable, but so powerful, those people are cursed. I promise you, they are cursed. They are cursed. There is a lot of rejoicing and overly emotional energy on the holy mountain. Those who sit on the holy mountain, there's rejoicing that you have reclaimed your spot on the holy mountain by way of your inner child. With wisdom and upper world. I'm telling you. You were chosen. We were chosen. You were chosen from the time before you were born to be this great, to take on the task, the duties. But there were also others that did not want this for you or for the collective, okay? Those people are cursed now. The cycle of completion of them doing whatever they have been doing is over. Targeting children, targeting our inner child as adults, That cycle has come to a completion. It is over. Some Virgo energy could be very significant. Something about Virgo season in 2021. Somebody could have been 33 during Virgo season in 2021. What's that? 4 years ago, that would make that person 37, possibly 38 almost. Wait, 38. I'm sorry, 39. 2021 could have been a very rough year for us all. Could have been a very rough year for us all. You could have been targeted by someone that was 46 and someone that was 30 when you were 8 years old. And then by someone who, when you were 17, someone could have attacked you that was 50 years old and 47 years old. During your 33rd year, birth, living year. They could have targeted you then. You were supposed to reach a level of mystical shamanhood when you were 33, but there was a lot of deceit happening. And this started when you were 30 years old. When you were 30 years old, you were targeted. Or you have always been targeted as a child, but there was a level of enlightenment that you were supposed to obtain or attain at the age of 33. So these deceivers around you, these could be older family members as well with the circle. They start targeting you when you were 30 to make sure that when the time of enlightenment at the age of 33, December to be exact, the end of the year, December, they made sure that you would not attain that level of enlightenmenthood or mystical shamanhood or healer, your healing abilities by the time you were 33, because they had already set out motions and plans of deceit with the coyote, but that time is over now. Are we done here? You could lie awake thinking about your future, but you are loved. Your future is being held and protected for you. You have many blessings coming, collective. Make no doubt about it. Let's make room. Let's say we release what no longer serves us from the past. We allow ourselves to heal from what we remember and don't remember. And we give out the energy of appreciation and gratitude and love from the heart space for what is to come, for what we have and what is to come. You are loved, collective. The beloved is here. Let's get two more. What else do you want me to tell the collective, divine? I feel like a lot of you have been seeing small snippets of the glory, the harvest, what is to come, baby. That is just the beginning. It is just the beginning. We have beautiful things to look forward to for those of us that have done the work. We do. You know, we definitely do. Be in an energy of gratitude for all there is to come. This attracts it towards you faster. Any more? Divine for the collective. Let's get two more, please, and thank you. Why? Ronald Reagan could be significant, or Reagan to somebody, but I'm getting the Ronald Reagan administration for somebody that's significant to somebody. Yeah, something about the Reagan administration. Was that during the time that whole Pizzagate scandal was going on? I don't know. I think that was during the, is Reagan when the Watergate scandal went on? I don't know. I thought that was during the Clinton administration or something. Flow. Oh, just the beloved, things will just flow to you naturally. Everything that you've ever hoped, wished, and dreamed for is flowing to you naturally. It's not going to, it is. Let's get in the energy of talking in the present moment, in the now moment. That's real important too. See, if I'm appreciative of what is to come, that I'm already appreciative of it. That means it comes faster to me. This is a part of manifesting as well. And this is why being in the energy of appreciation, gratitude is always beneficial and important to us collective. And this is why y'all see me being thankful for the trials and tribulations. You know, I no longer let them be things that experiences that weigh me down and keep me wounded, but I'm appreciative of it. So I have past gratitude and appreciation, current gratitude and appreciation, and future gratitude and appreciation. Anything, any harvest, anything that is on the vibration of gratitude and appreciation, which it is infinitely abundant, it will flow to me naturally. I really don't have to do anything with intent to manifest. I can just have the intent to be gracious and be appreciative. See? Yeah. What? Spirit is saying in the divine flow, we are allowed to stay. I cannot make it up. What did I just say? I said, I don't have to do anything with intent. In a divine flow, my body is still. I'm live man floating, okay? I'm in the waters of divine flow, and I'm just floating. And although I'm standing still, I have to put no intent out in the universe now. Things still come to me. They find me. All my harvest, everything that I'm due, everything that I've earned, everything that is mine, everything that I'm worthy of, it just comes naturally. While you at a standstill, or what seems like you're not doing anything with intention, you no longer have to put the intent to manifest. You put the intent to be grateful and appreciative. Ashe, so mote it be, and so it is. So collective, that's beautiful energy. I'm glad the first two messages of today were, I'm thankful for those. Very much so thankful that I was able to give out, because, you know, last night your girl was kind of off the hook. So, but we had a good laugh though, right? And again, my messages are always general. I'm never targeting anyone. I give out the messages that the divine give out to me for the collective. Collective, I pray that I found you in good energy, and if not, get in the energy of being appreciative, not of the bad, but of everything. Okay, better, easier said than done, but once you do it, it becomes second nature. Anyways, I will see you all later on at the next one. I gotta head back and I gotta do something a little more. So. I mean, not do. I'm going somewhere. But, you know, it's good when I get there. So, nonetheless, I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. And remember, don't let any external force define you, define yourself, like define me, because I am your girl, Shay, a.k.a. the dual alchemist, your dual nature being, both high vibrational light and dark. And I thank you guys for tuning in and tapping in, and ask that you continue to come back, continue to like, continue to subscribe as we go and grow through our journeys together, through shared experiences. Happy to be of service to the collective. Peace and bye.